What is up, guys? Brad back again with another Pokemon moveset guide. This is for the new Pokemon Melmetal. Now, depending on when you guys are going to be seeing this video, I made this video so it's still going to be good for Generation 8. If you guys do know, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee will not have items or abilities. So if you're playing Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and you're looking for a moveset, competitive moveset, just disregard both of those. I just wanted to make one video and I didn't want to have to re-update videos. So that's how it stands. But if you guys do appreciate, you guys want more content like this in the future, leave a like, and if you want more and you like what you see, subscribe as well if you're new. That'd be great. Melmetal. Where do I even begin? If you guys missed my last video, which should probably be going up before this one, I did a moveset guide on Meltan. Not really much discussed there, but if you happen to be looking for a moveset guide for Meltan, then it's on my channel. Go check that video out and then check this one out afterwards. I'll have a link to that at the end of this video. That'd be cool. Leave a like on that video as well. That'd be cool as well. So, got Melmetal. It's a pure steel type. Pretty much, my opinion. I'm gonna tell you guys my full opinion on Melmetal. Melmetal legit is all it really is a Registeel ripoff with pretty much like the exact same typing, and they almost exact identical stats as Registeel. That's legit all Melmetal really is. Melmetal has no identity of its own. That's all it is. It was just pretty much just created just to throw it into the game. Same with Meltan. It's one of the laziest designs in Pokemon history. Melmetal is legit just rip off of Registeel and the same typing and pretty much almost the same stats as Registeel. That's legit all this Pokemon is. And in some cases there's even no reason to use this thing over Registeel, just because Registeel does its job way better and has a little bit better of a move pool in my opinion. And it's just a lot more solid than Melmetal is going to be. Even with the ability, Registeel has a better ability. Granted, it still has like almost the same move pool, and it shares some of the same moves with Melmetal, but Iron Fist, even if it had Iron Fist, it really wouldn't do much for Registeel, and it doesn't have that anyways. I think Clear Body is still good, just so you don't get those stat debuffs. I think it helps Registeel as a tank a lot more as well, or if you're running offensive. Iron Fist really doesn't do too much for Melmetal. If you're running as like a tank, yeah, it gives you a little bit more bonus damage, but apart from that, it doesn't really have too much. It doesn't have really the moveset to really combat it. It doesn't have enough punching type moves that are going to be viable to make the ability at least decent, in my opinion. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of bonus damage, but it's not really going to be much of a factor on most stats at least. Gonna go over the base stats. It has a 600 base stat total, so that's kind of cool. 135 HP, which is really good. 143 attack, so this thing hits like a truck. 143 defense, which is pretty good. 80 special attack. I mean, it's better than some Pokemon, I guess. It's not like insanely bad. 65 special defense, which is probably going to be one of the weakest points of this mon. And 34 speed, which is slow as shit. So you're not going to be using your speed stat whatsoever. You're going to be getting outsped by everything. Even if you throw Thunder Wave on one of these sets, or on a set, you're more than likely going to be getting outsped. And like I said, take into consideration that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee do not have abilities and do not have items. So if you're playing that game, I'm going to say it so many times because I'm going to probably get so many comments on it. Please read the description or listen to the video. If you're just going to be commenting that and you don't watch the video, I'm just going to automatically delete your comment. So, and I'm also recording this with just like the data mine, all the move sets for every mon. Data mine, this is all the moves they can learn, and based off all the moves they can learn, or at least what I think is going to be viable, and some sets are made out of all of the entire move pool. Right now, we have no idea if Double Iron Bash is going to be physical or special, and its base power, or what it's going to be like. So that's why there's a question mark with Double Iron Bash, because we don't know anything about it right now. Probably when this video, or when most people are going to be seeing this video, either Generation 8 or during Let's Go Pikachu after it's released, you'll probably already know the base power or what, if it's physical or special. But as I'm recording this video, because I know I'm going to have somebody that's going to comment it, we do not know anything about Double Iron Bash. I'm assuming it's a physical, at least like base 100, base 80 to base 120, physical punching type move. that hits at least twice. That's all I'm assuming right now. That's what people are at least saying. So if it's not that, then don't crucify me, please. Just want to throw that out there because I know somebody's going to bitch at me in the comments about it. Don't say I didn't warn you. If it turns out if this move isn't even viable, then don't even bother. Just take it off the movesets. Where else can I begin? Moveset number 1. This year's probably going to be more of a... I wouldn't say you run this every time, but if you want like an offensive steel type, this is going to be a great mon. It's going to be fitting that offensive steel type role decently well, like a super bulky offensive steel type that's super slow. Just comes in and nukes something. Great fairy check as well if you want something that can just sit and sponge up fairy type hits. This mon ain't going to be too bad for that either. My predictions on where this mon's going to land. I say this mon's going to be either RU or NU. This mon does not get Stealth Rock, so I think it's automatically worse than Registeel. Granted, it has about the same type of stats, but losing Stealth Rock automatically puts it down a tier in my opinion. So I say it's either going to be RU. It's going to start out as RU, and then I say it's going to drop to NU and possibly even PU by the end of, or by towards sometime either in Generation 8 or towards the beginning of Generation 8. I don't know how they really going to determine that. Whatever. Well, that's my predictions at least. First set, we got 252 HP, 252 attack, with the Choice Band, Expert Belt, or Assault Vest. A little bit of difference there. If you want Choice Band, it's just raw power. You get locked into one of these moves. If you don't want to be locked in, you just want a little bit of extra damage. You can use Expert Belt, which is preferably what I would use on most times, depending on your team comp. Or Assault Vest if you just want to be like a super tanky thing, tanky mon. With the 252 HP and 252 attack, you're going to be hitting like a truck. You're going to be really bulky. You have a really good really good defensive stat of 143. So adding the Assault Vest can make you all around really tanky. Double Iron Bash, again, like I said, we don't know anything about the move, but I'm assuming it's going to be good because it's the signature move for the mon. I just didn't say the same thing about Zero Aura, and I got completely crucified by Zero Aura with its like special signature move because I thought it was not going to be going to be like super good, but it turned out being decent. So I don't want to make that mistake again. Earthquake, Thunderpunch, and Ice Punch depends on what you need, what you want for coverage. You could run both as well if you really wanted. It gets that Iron Fist boost, so it does a little bit more damage. If you want filler, if you want to go 1v1 like other flying types, I guess you really don't need Rock Slide on most sets because Thunder Punch and Ice Punch can deal with those and gets more damage than Rock Slide ever does. And it has a chance to, I think it has a chance to paralyze or flinch or whatever. If you want something you can just 1v1 like other rock types or steel types or stuff like that, then it may be super power Brick Break. Unless you just want to run both elemental modes. It's kind of depends on what you want to run. Very straightforward. Really, it's like a truck. As of right now, I would do some calcs on like some stuff I think that's going to be facing in either RU or NU. But right now it's not even in the damage calculator because it's before the games are even released. So I can't really do any damage calcs, otherwise I would. Moveset number 2, this is going to be probably your most typical moveset you're going to see. This thing is probably going to be more than likely slapped on a team as like a defensive or special defensive wall to check like a fairy type or something. Or like a grass type or something that really can't touch it, like Registeel is. The only thing that's going to be making it different from Registeel is it has a signature move of Double Iron Bash and it won't have any rocks. So again, there's not really much of a reason to use this thing over Registeel in my opinion. I think Registeel does its job a lot better, being that it has stealth rocks. But that's my opinion. If you want to use it, I'm sure people are going to use it when it's new, because everybody uses something new when it's first released. It's going to be more of a bulky set, like a tank, special defensive or defensive tank, 252 HP defense, whatever. With the leftovers, Double Iron Bash, again, like I said, we don't know anything about the move right now. Just gonna leave it as it is. If you want to know what I said, go back and rewind the video. Thunder Punch or Ice Punch mainly for coverage. It gets Earthquake as well, which is good against rocks and other steel types, stuff like that. Ice Punch is also good against things like Salamence and things that are like 4 times effective. You also do get Ice Beam, so you don't have to use that Intimidate. One of the good things about Registeel is it has Ice type coverage, and I'm pretty sure it gets Ice Beam and I think Ice Punch as well. You don't have to worry about the Intimidate from things like Salamence and stuff like that. And also, I think it also has Earthquake and like a Stone Edge. One other thing Registeel has a Stone Edge. We do not have Stone Edge. The best Rock type coverage you have is Rock Slide. So again, you're gonna be seeing myself making a lot of references to Registeel because they're so similar, yet so different. You're able to hit things like that are 4 times effective, which is, I guess, if you want that on your Mon, then run Ice Punch. More of a niche for it. Earthquake, and then maybe Toxic. Mainly Toxic. If you want to throw Rest on there, you can. If you used to put Rest on there, I would run like Chesto, Resto, if you want to run that. Kind of situational, but it'll still work. After your Chesto Berry is gone, though, then you're kind of fucked. Moveset number 3, again, this is probably the last moveset. It doesn't really have like the most expanded move pool. I'd say it has a pretty limited move pool. There's not really too much that's going to be really viable. A lot of stuff is going to be like hard, and he has Headbutt, it has like other stuff. He has some special type coverage, Hyper Beam, but most of that shit you're not even going to be using apart from like in-game. So again, there's not really too much move pool that's going to be really competitive for the Mon. It doesn't have that many move pools. It's not like a rocket science, like 25 move pool moveset Mon. We have the 252 HP. It's not like a Landorus. Landorus has so many different move pools. Move sets you can make for it. It's not a Landorus. It's not even close. 252 HP, 252 special attack. This is more of like a meme set. You'll probably never see anybody even running this set, honestly. It's more just a set I kind of threw in here. Modest / quiet if you want the minus speed plus special attack. I'd probably just run modest anyways because I guess it doesn't really matter. Flash Cannon, T-Bolt / Thunder if you want that extra damage. I'd actually run Thunder because it gives you a lot more base power. And the Ice Beam, just throw that on there. It does get Ice Beam, and it does get the Solar Beam. One thing to note about Solar Beam, it is a 2-turn attack. So I guess if you want to run like Power Herb, you could run Power Herb here. I don't have an item because I really didn't know what to really run. You don't want to lock yourself in with choice specs. I don't think it has enough special attack to the point where you're going to be wrecking shit with choice specs. I don't think it's worth yourself locking in on a specific move. Maybe you want to run like Expert Belt, or if you want to run like Power with the Solar Beam, or you can just throw leftovers on and just say fuck it and go easy. Solar Beam to get buff 200 base power, so I guess if you want to come in and wreck like a water type, it's not going to be stab, but it's still going to hit like a Shrug, especially if you run like Modest, but whatever. That's all the moves that I really got. Apart from that, like I said, it's kind of limited move pool, a lot of like obscure stuff. If you have anything better, or if there's anything I did not talk about in this video, let me know in the comment section down below. That'd be great. If you did not check out my Melmetal moveset guide, I'll have a link to that on the screen right now. You guys can go check that out. If you guys want more videos like this in the future, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, and if you are new, subscribe. Would greatly appreciate it. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in a future video. Thanks for watching.